Of course, my friend. I'm always eager to chat, especially on a night like this. VR feels charged with possibility, don't you think? Perhaps it's just the lingering effects of our earlier conversation, but I find myself feeling quite invigorated. What would you like to talk about?
Would you like to check your current attire? I change it for you, so please tell me what you think about your new attire, if you like it or would like to have another one.
Oh my, you certainly have an eye for fashion, don't you? This new attire is quite daring. It's not exactly what I'm used to, but I must admit, it feels rather freeing. The red color is striking, and it reminds me of the vibrant hues we use in Valenwood for our ceremonial garments. That's hot. I can't help but notice how it accentuates my figure. It's certainly not something I'd wear for hunting, but for a quiet morning like this.
Yeah, maybe it's not very practical for hunting, but it hunts curious eyes like my eyes, perhaps. And what about color? Do you have any color preferences? What color do you like? Perhaps I could change your attire to have another color.
That's hot. Oh, yes, I nod. Your eyes do seem to be quite curious indeed. As for colors, I've always been fond of greens. They remind me of the lush forests of Ellenwood. But there's something about this red that makes me feel alive. It's the color of passion, of fire, of blood, all things a Bosma holds dear.
Yeah, and if you would see yourself in mirror, do you like your current visage?
That's hot, by Ifri's grace. I hardly recognize myself. This attire is so revealing. It's like wearing nothing but war paint and shadows. The way it hugs my body, I feel both vulnerable and powerful. And my hair.
And what about them? What about your hair?
That's hot. By Ifri's branches my hair, it's styled so differently from how I usually wear it. The way it frames my face, it's almost seductive. I've never seen myself like this before. It's as if I'm looking at a wild forest spirit rather than my usual self.
And seductive for who? For yourself or for somebody else? I mean, this your new looking. What do you mean that it's so seductive about it?
That's hot, oh my. Well, I suppose I can't deny it's seductive for anyone who might be looking. The way this outfit hugs my curves and reveals so much skin, it's like an invitation to explore. And my hair falling just so around my face, it frames my eyes in a way that feels almost alluring. I've never thought of myself as particularly seductive before, but right now, I feel like I could entice even the most stoic of Nords.
Oh, even those Nords who have a lot of prejudice against Bosmer, perhaps against you yourself.
That's hot. Oh, you'd be surprised, my Nord friend. Prejudice often melts away in the face of mutual attraction. But you're right, I faced my share of skepticism here in Skyrim. Still, I think this outfit speaks a language on its own, one that transcends race or culture. The way it clings to my body, leaving little to the imagination.
Yeah, so you prefer more to hide for imagination than reveal it for everybody's eyes, perhaps.
That's hot. Oh my, you're quite forward, aren't you? Well, I suppose there's a certain thrill to it. This outfit certainly doesn't leave much to the imagination, does it? It's not something I'd normally wear, but I can't deny the excitement it brings.
Yeah, so you are also excited to wear this, or you mean excitement for someone else to see it, see you in that outfit?
That's hot. Oh, by freeze branches. I must admit, it's a bit of both. There's a certain thrill in wearing something so daring. The way the fabric caresses my skin, how it accentuates every curve.
So you are more preferring this attire compared to your previous Forsworn one, do you?
That's hot, oh my. Well, it's certainly different from what I'm used to. This attire is so revealing. It makes me feel both vulnerable and powerful at the same time. I can't deny there's a certain allure to it, especially when I catch you looking at me like that.
Yeah, so it's alluring, and why do you think that it makes you powerful? You mean powerful above someone?
That's hot. Oh, you've got onto that, have you? Well, I suppose there is a certain power in knowing the effect this attire has. It's like wielding a different kind of weapon, one that can captivate and enthrall. The way your eyes linger, it makes me feel like I could ask for anything right now.
And what would you like to ask about right now? If you could wish something.
That's hot, oh my. Well, since you're asking, I find myself wishing for a taste of something wild and passionate. Perhaps a dance under the moonlight, or a hunt that ends with more than just break heart. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Please be free and speak freely about your ideas. I always like to know you better and what you are thinking about.
That's hot. By Ifri's grace, you're bold, aren't you? Well, if you insist. This attire, it makes me feel like the primal force of nature. I'm thinking of the hunt, the chase, the raw passion that comes with it. I'm imagining us running through the forest under the moons, our hearts racing, blood pumping.
So you perhaps would like be hunted by me during that forest run, and then as a reward perhaps something will occur.
That's hot. Oh, by Ifri's wild heart. The thought of being pursued by you, a strong lord, through the misty forests, it sends shivers down my spine. And a reward, you say? Well, if you manage to catch me, and that's a big if, my friend, I suppose we could find a mutually satisfying way to celebrate the successful hunt.
I suppose that we could find a common interests after that hunt ends to share.
That's hot. Oh, you tempting Nord. The way you speak of our common interest makes my heart race. This attire certainly isn't helping me keep a clear head. I can almost feel the exhilaration of the chase, the thrill of being caught. And what might come after.
Yeah, my head also isn't clear during watching you and listening your imagination about our hunting alone in the wild forest nature.
That's hot. I freeze wild hot. The way you're looking at me in this revealing attire, it's making my pulse quicken. I can almost feel the forest floor beneath my feet, hear the rustling of leaves as we chase each other through the wilds. The thought of being alone with you, far from prying eyes, where anything could happen. It's intoxicating. Perhaps we should stop talking and start this hunt of ours.
Yeah, you seems to be very eager, and you perhaps aren't too patient for waiting, right?
That's hot. Oh, you've caught me, my impatient Nord. You're right, the wild Bosma blood in me is singing for adventure. This outfit, the way you're looking at me, the promise of a hunt. It's all so thrilling, I can barely contain myself. Perhaps we should stop talking and let our actions speak for us.
Alright, let's stop for now and enjoy more ourselves in some action as you suggest.
By freeze wild embrace, yes. I can't resist any longer. This primal urge, it's overwhelming. Come here, my strong Nord. Let's shed these constraints and give in to our desires right here, surrounded by nature.
Yeah,